Hi, and welcome to Astral Messages. My name is Angela, and I will be bringing through guided messages for the sign of Cancer today. Thank you for being here. These messages are for the collective, so I encourage you to tap into your intuition during these reads and discern what resonates for you and your personal journey. So, let's kick off. Get into it for the signs of Cancer. Sign of Cancer. Let's see what's coming through for the sign of Cancer. Strongest messages for the sign of Cancer. Please and thank you, Spirit. We have activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're being led. Another one here. Thank you. Two more. Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Beautiful cards. And Star Family, you're part of a team of souls. Call in support. So this to me is energy of deep healing and trusting your inner intuition, guidance, and to call upon that support with your guides, and even in this realm, people that you resonate with deeply. So this is beautiful energy. Let's see what else is coming out for you today. The sign of Cancer, please, Spirit. Sign of Cancer, strongest energies I need to know at this time. Seeing the rescue card, interesting to see what comes through with that. Yes, deep healing. One more. Thank you. Wow. So healing has come out again. So there is some deep healing here. And you are, it's interesting, places, trust where you're being led, power places, ley lines. This to me, or an ecstasy, is that, and it kind of has a very similar vibe to exhilaration too. You're wanting that, they're both looking up. So that deeper connection, that, and with that connection that brings soul fulfillment. You may be drawn to particular places, but also this is that connection to your higher self. Yeah, this is very interesting energy. Let's dive into the tarot and see what comes through here. Sign of Cancer. I'll do my version of a Celtic cross. Yeah, some deep healing, that deep cellular healing. It's interesting. But it is connected to that calling, the inner calling, your higher self, your inner joy. So let's see what's going on for the sign of Cancer. Please and thank you, Spirit. One more. Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The King of Pentacles, and the Fool. Okay, so you may have to be taking a leap of faith, walking away from something to go to something very tangible, but something that is also equal give and take, reciprocal. It's very abundant energy. So let's have a look. What's your energy doing? Queen of Swords. Interesting. Cutting something out. I said you might have to walk away from something to move towards what is for your highest good. Interesting. What's your challenge? The Wheel. Woo. Destiny. Things are changing for you. What do we know? Justice. Very powerful energy. Let's get the cards out. We don't know. 3 of Cups. What's influencing the spread? The 6 of Swords. Yep, you are moving away from something here. In the future energy, King of Cups. Beautiful energy. What's coming towards you? The High Priestess. Wow, that's that trust your inner guide, intuition, higher self. That connection to source. Beautiful. Your advice, 4 of Wands. Wow. Cancer, my goodness. It is Cancer season. And the likely outcome, Emperor. Woo. Powerful energy here. So what I'm getting from this is that you're currently in a position where you are making change, making decisions, cutting out what does not serve you. And by doing that, that does create healing. Because sometimes cutting things out that doesn't serve, we hold on to those things for safety, protection. It has been there for a reason, but it no longer aligns with the version that you are becoming. The wheel here is, it's time. I'm hearing it's time. So divine timing, the universe does, bring change even if we're not ready for it. But this feels like you are. And it's like a remembrance. I'm getting very strong remembrance. Justice is what you know, what you're aware of. You now are I want to say remembering, but gaining more awareness and clarity of what it is that you deserve. You are, like, everyone deserves to feel fulfilled and to be their true selves and to have that divine connection with source, whatever that looks like for you. If you're not spiritual, that it doesn't necessarily mean you have to pray and do all that kind of stuff. It's just having that fulfillment within self. You are moving away from that doesn't serve you. It is, how do I explain this energy? It's calm in the fact that you know that it is what you need to do, but it does come with, it's not an easy path to take either. What you don't see coming is celebration. There's something coming in here. And maybe even, because we've got the Star family here, you're part of a team of souls. You may be connecting with your soul family. People, places that, you're creating that community that sings to your heart. What's coming in is the High Priestess. So this can be hidden energies, but I'm getting strong intuition off of this. And I'm getting that off these cards as well. But also when we follow our inner guidance, we also don't know necessarily where that leads. We know that it feels right to move in a particular direction, but there's also a lot of unknown. So this potentially is unknown, but also strong connection with your intuition, knowing that I don't know where this is going to lead, but I know it is for my highest good, which is beautiful energy. Your advice is the Four of Wands. Now in this card it depicts kind of, it is ceremony, it can be union, but it is for me, it feels like stability, but not just stability in like a union or a home and all that kind of stuff that's external. It feels like stability within self. And that is such a beautiful place to be. And that is the guidance here, is to find that stability within self. When you know who you are, when you connect with that higher version of self and you go, oh, I know who I am. External energies don't tend to rock you because you have that stability within self. Your likely outcome is the Emperor. This is a beautiful, powerful card. This does represent the masculine energy. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. And I think you are taking charge in some ways. And I guess with that stability of knowing who you are, you have this strong foundation to move in a direction. And that is a strong, powerful masculine energy to be in. There's a sense of control. Now, like, control can be in a negative context, but this feels control within self. Not allowing others to influence you is self-control. So this is a beautiful energy. And with that, in the future energy, we have the King of Cups. This is a very strong, mature, emotionally intelligent energy. This is then being able to move from that heart space, that fulfillment space, looking for that awe and ecstasy and exhilaration. You know, we have that heart fulfillment. So let's go ahead and clarify and see if we can get a little bit more out of the spread. But so far, this is looking gorgeous. Let's have a look at that Queen of Wands, your current energy for Cancer, please, Spirit. Please and thank you. The Tower, wow. Put another one on that one. Yeah, okay. So the Queen of Swords is a judgment call, making a decision, and we have the Judgment at the bottom of the deck. So you are making a decision here in your current energy. This decision isn't, like I said with the Six of Swords, that is in the past. It's not necessarily an easy, even though you know it's right for you, it's not an easy process. Why? Because when we move to and expand our worlds, our new life that we're moving towards costs us our old life. And this is the Tower, the dismantling of what was, the connections that maybe kept us stuck, that weren't for our highest goods, jobs, places that kept us in a certain vibration. That slowly starts to fall away, and it comes with the Five of Cups, which is that sorrow and loss and grief. And whenever we grow, we must process the grief of the old version of ourselves. And with that, in the external space, is, you know, sometimes grieving what was. It is a very powerful energy. And it isn't necessarily a comfortable one. This isn't comfortable energy. But with all these energies else around here, it feels very much like a means to an end. There's purpose. You're doing it, and when you do make these hard choices, these hard decisions, they come from a place that is a deep knowing, because trust where you're being led is here. And there is a lot of physical and emotional healing. And when we go through the process of moving into our next level that we move to, and when we let go of the old habits within ourselves, we start to see things in a different light, and we have to move through the process of acceptance, acknowledging, healing, so we can release that to be able to move on. It's a process. The wheel doesn't go whoop, quick. It's like time, ticking time, right? It's a process of moving. Like I said, this isn't fast energy, but it's not necessarily comfortable energy, but you know that you are moving on to something better version of you, better environment, whatever that may be for you. So let's clarify the wheel here. Let's clarify the wheel. Let's clarify the wheel, please, Spirit. Good sign of Cancer. Interesting. So we have the Four of Wands, which is in your advice as well. That stability within is what I'm getting. We also have the Eight of Pentacles and the Hermit. So with the wheel, this means things are changing in your world. And the Hermit requires us to go within. There's that little light, illumination within. It's quiet time. It's going within, meditation, however you like to process when you go through change. But it also requires effort and a lot of work on self, which is the Eight of Pentacles. This could also be change in your work as well. I feel like this is all, this change that you're going through, this destined change, isn't just impacting one aspect of your life. When it's a tower, it tends to impact on multiple things. Not saying you're going to lose absolutely everything, but things will change. You may see things in a different light. You may connect with people differently. Certain connections may drift off. Some may strengthen. Some new ones come in. Some leave completely. So it feels more holistic in this change. And that's usually how it goes. But it's this change, this wheel is giving you that stability within. This is what it's really feeling like. That confidence in knowing who you are, what you want in life, and that you will find what your heart desires, your soul desires. So this is beautiful energy. Let's have a look at this Justice card, please, Spirit, and what you do know. Let's have a look at this Justice, please. Justice card, please. No, that's it. Eight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is a gift from the universe. This is something very tangible too. The Eight of Wands can be communication. It's fast-moving energy. I might get another one on that Eight of Wands. I'll get something on that Eight of Wands, please, Spirit. Temperance. Okay. Interesting. So I say that's fast-moving energy. We've got the Three of Wands and the Temperance, which is patience. You've been waiting for something to come in, and now it's all of a sudden it's moving. So it may not be fast, but it will feel fast in terms of the fact that you've had to wait patiently for this change and shift to happen in your world. Six of Wands, beautiful. There's some sort of recognition here. And like I said, with the Justice, it's recognizing potentially your shadow. We've got the light and the dark here. It's recognizing your shadow, but also recognizing your worth, because something's coming in here and it's very beautiful. You've waited a long time for it, and it is coming in with this Ace of Pentacles, potentially faster or sooner than you think, which is beautiful. Okay, what else do we want? We kind of know this one. Look at the Three of Cups, please, Spirit. Drink of water. Three of Cups, please, Spirit. What is this Three of Cups? Knight of Pentacles. Wow, okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles, clarifying the Three of Cups. So this is celebration. And I think in some ways the celebration is you, and a victory in some ways, is you're moving forward. The Eight of Cups is leaving things behind. And this energy that you've been in is the Knight of Pentacles. Like I said, with the Justice card here, it's been a long time coming. There's been slow movement. And I don't believe necessarily because you've been stagnant or anything like that. I believe this is because it's just divine timing. You know, I think there's a lot of things in life that we wish came quicker, and why did I stay longer than I needed to? Trust that you are always where you are meant to be, because there are learnings in the process and in the time that is spent. And so with you taking action with the Queen of Wands here and moving away from what doesn't serve you, it leads you to your Ten of Pentacles. Now that Ace of Pentacles is what was coming in with the Justice, right? So when you get the Nine of Pentacles, you add the Ace, you get the Ten of Pentacles. This is your happily ever after. This is your legacy. This is family. This is security. This is everything that you've actually desired coming to fruition, being the Pentacle. And that is worth celebrating. This can also be that community that I was talking about, that family, because we can have soul family within friends and actual family itself. So yeah, this is something beautiful coming in for you. Let's have a little look at the High Priestess. This is what's coming in. Wow, the Sun. Yes, please, Spirit. The Fool. The bottom of the deck there. So the Sun is illumination. It is the happiest card in the deck as well. We also have the Emperor, which is your outcome, and the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is taking a new, see that person there is holding the wand. It's leaving one wand behind and taking a new direction. And this is that action card that energy that I'm pulling from the Emperor. So when we step into our masculine energy, we are stepping into that action kind of card, both fire energy, but also with the High Priestess, it is following your intuition, but also the Sun illuminates what is hidden. So this can be like the secrets and the hidden card as well. And so there's something being illuminated here for you, which you can then take a leap of faith. Oh my goodness. with this Ace of Swords, that's clarity. That's truth as well. Truth in a situation that is revealed. The secrets. But it may not be secrets per se. Maybe it's just something that's hidden within yourself. You didn't realize you possessed this connection with Source. But there is some clarity coming in. Both massive clarity cards here. And then these are both massive action cards. So you are revealing. Something's going to be revealed to you, whether that's externally, internally, or your guides. Trust where you're being led. This is beautiful, but this process, this entire process is a very healing one for you. Let's have a look at the Four of Wands for your advice. Four of Wands for your advice. Yeah, okay. You've got the Four of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. The Four of Pentacles here. Don't hold on to the past, I'm hearing. This is the Four of Swords is the healing card. I just said this whole process is very healing. It's about letting go of the burdens, which is the Ten of Wands. This is something that you've held for a very long time. Remember that Justice. This was coming in. You have been waiting for this to come in for some time. This is the process of healing. And when we can let go of the burdens that we've been carrying and heal, we can actually, this can be inner union with the Two of Cups. Like I said, we both have divine masculine and feminine within us. That light and dark, acknowledging the two, that we can work with the two to move forward. But also it's interesting because I'm using these decks for tarot. It potentially could be some sort of union, whether that be with your soul star family. Remember, you're part of a team of souls, call and support. Maybe you are calling in your divine partner, your community, friends. Yeah, this could be a number of things here, but what I'm getting with that guidance is to heal and to feel. So when we feel that stability within self, as I was saying, this is stability, these two parts of ourselves work in harmony. And we feel stable to move forward in life. We heal, we drop the baggage, we drop the weight of the burdens of the past, and we can move forward. So this is beautiful energy. I love this for you. Okay, I think we'll just clarify the Emperor to close out the reading. Let me clarify the Emperor is the right outcome, please, for the sign of Cancer. Please and thank you. Oh, my goodness. The Sun at the bottom of the deck. Again, this is that masculine energy. Beautiful. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And again, the Ten of Pentacles. That's that celebration, my friend. The outcome is absolutely everything that you ever wanted. This is beautiful energy. The Seven of Pentacles is that has been something that you have waited for. This is reaping the rewards, you know, that harvesting. You've planted the seeds, you've done the work, especially with the guidance here being with the healing. You've done the work and now you're set to receive your Ten of Pentacles, whatever that looks like for you, whatever you've desired and dreamt of is coming through. So this is some exciting energy. Wow. I love it for you. So that is your reading. I'm sending you much love, light, and insight. So blessed be.